The day starts around 6 a.m. for 13-year-old Julie Behrens. Around 7, she and Dad leave home in the Hillcrest section of Ward 7 and drive to Union Station.
My wife and I are both from D.C., and we were kind of thrown on the metro at a young age as well. We look at it as a learning experience. Julie has, learned the bus system and the metro system. She's gained a certain amount of independence.
JB is an optimist, but he breaks it down. It's not just the drive to school, it's everything about education in D.C. that's a bit overwhelming.
From deciding where your kids go to grade school, getting in, jockeying for position, all of that is very stressful.
About 25 minutes later, Julie steps out at Union Station to begin her leg of the journey, meeting other middle school commuters along the way to Tacoma Park. Then she heads to the bus for the final ride to DC International Public Charter School. All in all, it took Julie just about an hour to get to DCI here in Tacoma Park. That was 3 modes of transportation. Now to begin my long commute back home.
My name is Bailey Moore.
Bailey Moore is a senior vocal student at Duke Ellington School for the Arts. School here doesn't even dismiss until 5 p.m.
It has gotten easier.
Bailey has show choir for another hour or so. Tonight, she got off at 7.
I'm really tired. Sometimes I go to bed so late that I'm like in class trying not to fall asleep.
She's a confident commuter, but says there have been close calls. In D.C., kids ride free, but these long commutes could be costing them.
It's already getting dark.
Yes, they are street savvy and independent, but there's no denying these children are tired. Let's get back to our middle schooler, Julie. She gets home and immediately crashes on the couch, while Mom gets dinner ready. It's about 5:30 now.
Her dad and I both had to commute to school when we were younger, and
It's just
following in our footsteps, just how it is, which is kind of sad because 35 or so years later, it's still how it is.
Very few schools east of the river offer language immersion. Less offer before care. 2 reasons their neighborhood school was off the table.
The infrastructure of Ward 7 and 8 aren't really made for good schools, really. It's hard to get here. It's hard to get public transportation here. There's no place for teachers to buy groceries and have lunch.
As for Bailey, she makes it to Eastern Market just before 8:30, and luckily, Mom is already waiting and drives the 10 minutes up Pennsylvania Avenue to their Ward 7 home.
We always knew that if we stayed here, our kids would be a part of DC Public Schools, but we did not want them going to the neighborhood school.
It's after 9 p.m. when Bailey finally sits down for dinner and homework. It'll be another hour or so until bedtime, and then Bailey, Julie, and more than 3,100 other kids from Ward 7 do it all over again tomorrow. And what does that say about equity in education?
I think it still says that this part of the city is still ignored in some ways.
In Southeast, Delia Gonsalves, WUSA 9.